Hey, what is this? Cool. It's Mike with the mic.
Warning, the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, though? What up, though? You know the deal. We gonna get it in for a minute, man. Got a little yip yapping I want to do. I guess I would say a little yip yapping. I hope everybody cool out there. Let's get it going. You got any questions about the show? Being a guest, submitting some music, submitting a topic, advertising. Send all your emails to Mike with a Mic 313 at gmail.com. That's Mike with a Mic 313 at gmail.com. Shop with your folks at deuce5clothing.com, detroitcousins.com, createdbyjones.com, platinumstatus.com, Betty's Girls Party event planning for all your party and setup needs. I don't know what to say, man. We getting off to it. I got some stuff I jotted down. I was looking over some stuff at work in these last couple of days, and I don't know, man. Got the wife's birthday coming up this week, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I don't know. Hopefully everything turns out well with that, man. They got that's what they do. They party. They I gotta dress up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Be a grown man for a few hours, I guess. But we'll get to it. But let me get off to my stuff. Oh, I forgot. Above All Cuts, man. I just looked at the card. Good thing I looked down. Above All Cuts, 19229 West Warren. That's my man DB over there. That's 19229 West Warren. Go over there and check them out. Get your rug knocked off your head one time. What? We go get into it because I got a couple of things I just want to dabble on. I ain't gonna try to stay long. But first off, let me get that out the way. Congratulations to all 4 teams that played in the championship, the boys and the girls. UConn, San Diego State, San Diego, whatever, Iowa, and LSU. I think all time I watched, I was in and out the UConn game, but I pretty much watched the whole girls game, and that was a good game. Old girl came in there lighting them threes up in that first half and stuff like that. It was pretty good. UConn got that big ass fucking African King Kong nigga and that big ass fucking German white boy, man. They was just, I don't know, man. It was all a matter of time before they just outbigged them. You know, when I kind of saw the lineups, you know what I'm saying? And I was talking to a coworker today at work, like, the big dude wasn't even coming out. He was telling the dude on San Diego State, like, man, shoot that bitch. Like, fuck it, nigga, you gonna have to make 20 of them. I ain't coming out there. You gonna have to, you gonna have to turn to Steph today because I ain't coming. And he didn't, and my man wasn't even shooting, and he was, you know, kind of, I feel like, you know, that could have been the game changer. If he would have took 25 shots, they probably could have had a chance, you know, if you make 12 of them or whatever. I think you can make 12 out of 25 open shots, or maybe the coach should have, I don't know, man, or his daddy or somebody should have been working on it. You know what I'm saying? Some of these kids, though, it'd be, niggas be the man in high school, and basically some of these niggas be the man their whole life. And they never had to shoot a jumper into the national championship game. You know what I'm saying? You always been the biggest, strongest nigga until you run into a big, strong nigga. Then it's like, oh, shit, I need a jump hook. And you ain't got one in that bag, nigga. You should have worked on it or prayed for it or something. I don't know. But I don't know, man. I guess, like I said, man, they outbigged them. They outplayed them. They outplayed them, but I looked at the shot charts and stuff. They pretty much took kind of the same amount of shots. They wasn't really killing them like that. But can't teach height. I mean, you can say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find this shit right. All right, but I mean, it was just like it was a good ass 18 and under team playing a good ass 16 and under team. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all ain't trash, but y'all still 16. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, you gonna be cool. Y'all cool, but you still 16. You know what I'm saying? Team Michigan playing Team Detroit type shit. Like, y'all all right, but come on now. You know what I'm saying? But y'all just can't fuck with us. But hats off to all them boys and the girls too. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man, if you ever played in a championship game, then you know the pain. That was pretty much what kind of kicked me off today, man. I was looking in the comments and stuff, and somebody said, is it really that serious to cry or something like that, man? And that's what kind of sent me over the edge today to even get me on here. But, you know, if you ever played on a team or on a championship team or just any team, man, and when it comes to an end, you know what I'm saying? Like, you understand the tears of joy and the tears of pain. Sometimes it'd be a mixture of both. Like in some cases, all that training and running and school and learning plays and coaches and teachers all on your head and shit. Got your girl tripping and shit because you don't never see her because you always at practice or doing some shit with the team and tired and all that shit, man. Family and friends hanging out, all kind of shit, man. And people don't get that, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers hitting you with the "you don't fuck with me no more" stuff and all of that, man. It gets thick. You know what I'm saying? In some cases, like mine, missing out on your kids and shit, you know what I'm saying? So you don't know what these boys be going through and you don't know what they up there crying for. You know what I'm saying? It could be a freshman might be crying because the senior about to graduate and I'm not finna be hanging with you no more because you cool, or a sophomore and a senior, I've been with you for 2 years, or two seniors, we've been hanging out for 4 years and now you about to go back to fucking New York and I'm going back to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's, you know what I'm saying, type shit. But so it's a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. After school, homework, practice, man, it'd be a lot. But, you know, be the same motherfuckers that ain't been to a game or supported nothing you in no type of way. Them be the motherfuckers saying, you don't fuck with me no more type shit. And, you know, just kind of let me know that y'all ain't been a part of nothing. I mean, I say it like that, like a part of a team. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I say nothing for the sake of conversation. But like y'all never been a part of nothing, man. And you know, them teammates be the only one who really understand like all the sacrifices that you made. Like they understand being tired, and you know, they understand Charlie horses waking you up out your fucking sleep. Because Coach J done made you run suicides after practice because somebody decided to cuss. Like, y'all don't get that. Y'all like, oh, man, I thought you was going to the party tonight. Nigga, I can't walk. You know what I'm saying? I can't do shit but go lay down and fucking hope I don't die in my sleep. This nigga ran me to death. But, you know, they get it. Because y'all don't, like I say, y'all don't want to hear that shit. All y'all care about is y'all and if we going pro. Like, that's just that. So when people say stuff like, you know, what is he crying for or what is she crying for? Nigga, because we done poured our soul into this shit, nigga, that's why. But, you know, fuck out of here with that shit because, you know, the truth is certain teammates become family. And a lot of this shit, it turns into something else. I mean, niggas is 20, 30 years into friendships, man. Like, you can't tell me a nigga ain't family at that point. For real. I've been really, I really been knowing niggas, and, like, it's crazy to even say that. Like, I've been really knowing niggas 30 years that I hooped with 30 years ago, man. I'm 43. There's niggas I know that I hooped with at 11, 12, 13 years old. I still talk to them from time to time. But, you know, it turns into something different, man. Like you never met the nigga parents or never really hung out or nothing like that because, you know, we just got that common ground and that's basketball, man. I don't know. Point is, man, the shit is bigger than Nino Brown. It ain't just basketball, man. And we hate when y'all say that shit, man. Like, we really do. Like, I know niggas be, like, trying to be cool and all that shit. Fuck that shit. We hate when y'all say that shit. They crying for a reason, whether they won or lost. And y'all saying it's just a game is some bullshit, man. It's really life. Like, for real. Talk to some of these little niggas, man. Like, saying why a nigga cried, man. Like, I got multiple reasons why I was fucking teared up, balled up in the goddamn corner. Shit. I basically cried in high school because I knew I wasn't gonna be able to play with them boys no more. Like, I love them niggas like Mo, Kirk, T, Jeremy, JR, and them, man. Them niggas was my niggas. They held me down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, in college, when we lost, I think I was crying because I think like we was so good and I thought we was the better team and I didn't get why we lost. Like that shit was like, what the fuck? Like that was really probably the best team I ever been on. As far as top to bottom and shit like that, like we had a fucking squad over there at Schoolcraft. Shout out to Sean and Mo, Dave McGlown, Derek, Lamar Q, man, Dave, Jared, Chris. Man, we had a goddamn squad. Dwayne, man, we was stacked over there, boy. I'm telling you, we was blowing motherfuckers out too. So when we lost, nigga, I couldn't take it. Like we had lost a few games during the season, but I'm talking about when it was over and we had to get the fuck on and go home, man, I was fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. I really thought we had enough to win it all, especially with the teams I was seeing and like, you know, like, nigga, these niggas can't fuck with us. Then we ran into some niggas and them niggas put the foot right up in our motherfucking ass and we couldn't do nothing about it. We was trying it. They like, it wasn't no nigga on that team scared of nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I know every nigga on that squad poured it all out on the floor. And, you know, for a nigga to just be like, like what you mad about, nigga? I'm fucking mad because it's over. Like that's what the fuck I'm crying for. But it really hurt, you know. Nigga couldn't even eat or sleep after that shit for a couple of days, and y'all talking about it's just a game, man. I mean, for real, niggas done built lifelong bonds, man. Fuck out of here. Some of them fuck niggas was in my wedding. Germ, Mo, T, Q, man. Shit, Q, my nigga picked me up for school every day, man. Can't tell me we didn't become goddamn brothers. You out your motherfucking mind. Shit, I text Mo all the time. I think I might talk to Jeremy the most. Talk to T. Shit, man. They niggas on Facebook and shit. All that shit, man. These niggas seeing these niggas kids grow up and shit, man. It's a whole different thing now. And niggas talking about it's just a game, man. Get the fuck out of here. Shit. I just seen Jay like a little while ago. And that old Coach J, man, that little old nigga gave me one of the biggest fucking hugs. Coach J, man, he gave me a hug when we went to the game at Cass. Man, he gave me one of the biggest hugs I done had in a while. I ain't even gonna lie. In my Coach J voice and shit. How you been doing, man? How's the family, man? And all that shit. Coach J, my nigga, man. Shout out to Coach J, man. Love all over the place with that guy. From day one, him and Coach Quick, I had played for the running guns with them. For y'all who don't know, but Coach J, my guy, man, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Hall, too, man. Coach J and Marco over there, too. The cast, staff, and players, they nailed that state title to the flow, so shout out to them. I got to find a video or something. They was on TV or some shit like that. I got to catch it. And Marco, too, man. That's another dude that I'm cool with, basically through Coach Hall and basketball and Rogers and all that stuff. Shit, Rick Bills. I just talked to him today. Jelon. Who else? Man, college and shit. Reggie Kirkland. I forgot about Reggie. He cold as hell, man. He was just the third nigga, I guess, man. But Reggie was cold. Like, for real, man. Mike Foster, JR from high school, man. These is all my fucking brothers and gonna be till I fucking die. Shit, fuck that. Niggas can't really do nothing wrong in my goddamn eyes, but you know, I love them boys, man. Niggas was in the paint clawing and biting to get them rebounds for us. Shit, Mike about 5'10", nigga, for real, in work boots. And that nigga was our motherfucking center, man. That shit was crazy. JR, that nigga might get you 6'4" in some fucking stilettos. Not stilettos, I ain't gonna do them like that. In some fucking high-tech boots or something, man. Get that nigga some Timberlands, he might get you 6'4". But, man, they used to be in that bitch giving it they all, you know what I'm saying, to get them boards and running in practice to get in shape and lifting weights. All that shit basically the rebound for me. You know what I'm saying? And niggas was holding it down, and I ain't never gonna forget that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Basically, just to kick that bitch back out to me. And I'm the nigga who shot the fucking ball and missed it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you wouldn't even be going through that shit if I'd have knocked this bitch down. You know what I'm saying? So how can you not love a nigga for that, man? Nigga 5'10" in there scratching and clawing with a motherfucker 6'11". Man, that shit be fucking crazy. Mike, my man, though, man. Let me turn this off. I think something jibber jabbing and shit, man. I don't know what the fuck going on. Let me I think something. Let me see. How you do this? I forgot how to do this shit. Ain't that a bitch? Oh yeah, there we go. I think it deactivate. Maybe that'll do it. I don't know. See if that'll get it, cause I don't want this shit stuttering, man. Cause I'm in my shit right now. But those dudes is my homeboys. So if y'all see JR and Mike, if I talk to JR, man, in case you want to know what that, when I slide through and I say happy birthday with a bottle, it's for that rebounding, my nigga. You my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you for that. Cause that nigga, he'll get in there and be ready to fight a nigga and everything for them motherfuckers. He ain't give a fuck. But they're my brothers, man. And Chris Colley, the big white boy in college, I end up liking this nigga. He cool as hell, man. And he was the first stretch four I ever met in my life. For real, man. What Chris was on. Chris, I remember we first hooped or some shit like that, or like one of the first times he really kind of fucked me in the game. This nigga like set a pick, and then I rolled, to the basket thinking he was about to try to roll and, I don't know, dunk that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Thinking I got the drop on this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker 6'9", 250, so I think he about to roll and, probably try to catch a oop or try to bang that bitch on me or something. So, and for hoopers, how you spin off the pick on defense. So if a nigga set a pick and you spin up under the pick, of course, like you spin going towards the rim. And like during that spin, you lose sight of them, for that little split second, whatever that spin might be, you know what I'm saying? And if you read it right, then you got the drop on this nigga, you gonna beat him to the spot. You could take a charge, or you could just step in and they can't throw the oop, or if they throw the pass, you right there, whatever. Nigga probably have to shoot a floater, or if he turn to try to back me down, niggas can recover, whatever. If you get the drop on the nigga, you straight. But hell no, this nigga slipped that bitch there. Big ass white boy popped out to the 3-point line and squared that bitch up, man. What Jeremy say the other day, gathered the puppies and stroked that bitch damn near better than me. For real, I'm in the paint looking goofy as hell. This nigga fucking 20 feet away from me, squaring up. But that nigga, shout out to Chris for that, man. For real, he taught me a valuable lesson them couple of plays. I was on that shit. I was like, I got to fight over this shit. Fuck that. That's when I knew I still had some learning to do. I ain't never met a stretch four before that day. And I guess, I don't know, man. Enough about me, I guess. Apologies for personalizing this, man. Some of this shit just bring back memories, and I don't know, man. Once they get to flowing, man, it was the good days, man. I played on a few teams, and I done did a lot of shit, and the hooper in me just ain't never gonna die. You know what I'm saying? You talk to niggas my age, and niggas older than me too. Niggas still be talking about hooping and all that shit. We still love that shit, man. I'm done fighting it. Like, I'm gonna be a hooper forever. My mind ain't gave up on the hoop career. My body did. I still think, I know I still mentally got what it takes to get out there, but nigga, ain't shit up no more, man. It's, age gave up on me and life did. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I still smack off in the house. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I be hitting the Netta and Michaela, Nick, anybody around this bitch with a quick Euro step in the hallway or something. Still Kobe and diapers in the fucking garbage can, all kind of shit. And Janetta, you basically stuck with it. I'm gonna be 84 years old, for real, drawing and ones in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? Tip dunking on Nick and all that shit, man. Long after fucking Nick and Michaela done moved out. So Janetta, get ready for that. Hit her with the shoulder bump and get the and one and shit. Count the basket, fall on a pretty gray-haired old lady. Shooting one around this bitch forever. And don't let me go in somebody's fucking backyard and it's a rimming the ball out there. Nigga gotta fire off a couple shots, man. My brother crib, every time I go over there, I don't give a fuck. I'm getting a few off, some free throws or something, just to make sure the mechanics is still there. So I'm with that shit, man. It's just crazy, man. It's just, I went to go hoop a little while ago, last month or something like that, man. I still ain't recovered from that. So I know I ain't ready for no NBA back-to-backs. No 48 minutes, nigga. I damn near died driving home. But the crazy part is I didn't hoop for like a fucking year probably, man. Like a real run. I, shoot around and shit, but like a real run. It was a while. And the first fucking thing popped in my head when I walked in there. It was like, I wonder if I could still dunk. Like on some goofy ass shit, knowing the damn well a nigga can't get up there. But, you know, I can still get rimmed. Don't think a nigga just, I mean, for real. I ain't that gone yet. I can still get rimmed. But when you come down from some shit like that, nigga, you find out you're 43. You ain't fucking 13 no more. Yeah, that shit hurt. Mm-hmm. And the crazy part, I got like I can get my hand on the goddamn, I can grab the rim. I can break that bitch. The niggas know what the fuck that mean when you like do the fucking rim and shit. I can still break that motherfucker, man. Ain't none of that top of the square shit going on. Hell no. Shit, I probably can dunk. Like, I don't know, man. I think I probably could throw one down like when we first get there. I might can get you a dunk in the layup line, you know what I'm saying? But if I run up and down that bitch 1 or 2 times, man, ain't shit up no more. But when it's over, it's over. I'm just saying that young man in me is still in there and he needs to get out every now and then, whether it's playing for real or shit nowadays 2K. I done built me a nigga on 2K and shit, shooting the fuck out that bitch, or just watching the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still love the game. I still miss it. And, you know, I still get mad when I'm watching the game and the nigga go up under the pick when he checking Steph. I be ready to lose my goddamn mind. And I still get mad when Janetta don't know why I'm mad. I'm for real. Like, you clearly don't see this motherfucker disrespecting the game and not following the goddamn rules. I know in directions. I know that shit was in the scouting report. You don't go up under no pick on Steph, nigga. That's enough to get subbed out the game and be on this bench forever. For real. But, you know, I know that shit was in the scouting report. I'm telling y'all, I be pissed, man. That's how I know I can't be a coach. Like, I've been choked the shit out of one of y'all babies. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Like, you gotta fight over a pick when you check it that nigga or switch that shit. Like, that'll be me like in your kid face and you ain't gonna like it. Cause I'm gonna be ready to fucking punch this nigga, man. Picture me cussing out a fucking 10-year-old cause he ain't switch on the pick. That'll be the kind of coach I be. So shout out to Coach J, them, Coach Hall, them, any other coach anywhere. Y'all the shit, because I'm telling you, I've been choked the shit out of one of these niggas, man. And I ain't for it. I'll be fighting a parent every week or fired after the first week. After one game, they'll be like, get this nigga the fuck away from my kids and out this goddamn gym. Get this crazy nigga to own. But I don't know, man. I hate when people, I don't know, fuck the game up and be out of place. Like when I be hooping sometimes and the nigga give me the ball and the nigga do some shit and I'll be like, why the fuck this nigga ain't fade to the corner? Like, I know everybody don't know open spots and rotations and where people are supposed to be and all of that. And that's what I be trying to talk to Nick and Michael about. Sometimes we be watching basketball. Like, a lot of this shit is routine and a lot of niggas be where they supposed to be. And if they are and doing what they supposed to do, then you can crack one of those moves and slip through some shit and you'll be wide open. If you dump it down to me and you fade over a little bit, he can't see you. He looking at me. So he's going to assume that you're where you're supposed to be. But if you not, then you're going to get an open shot. It's just little stuff like that. But I ain't ready to teach nobody that yet, man. I talk to niggas, but day in, day out, I ain't that kind of guy. I'm not going to be that kind of coach. Get this nigga, they gonna be like, get this nigga the fuck on, man. But I don't know, man. I just feel like when a nigga don't cut, when a nigga get doubled, I just, in the NBA, I'll be ready to have a fucking heart attack watching that shit. But anyway, he's still in there. That little boy's still in there. But, you know, just like the good memories, you got the bad ones. The wound on that ain't healed. And I've come to terms, that they never will on some of this shit, man. And that's what I be, you know, when it pertains to why the fuck somebody's crying or some shit like that, man, it could be so much shit. And that's the part that made me mad about the nigga comment. Like, nigga, you don't know what these boys and these girls going through, my nigga, for it to finally be over. Y'all niggas ain't shit, you know what I'm saying? So I guess to the little hoopers now, some of this stuff ain't never gonna heal. I guess that would be that. So learn to fucking deal with it. I still think about losing the city high, man. Like, fuck them niggas, man. Renaissance, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember that shit, niggas blowing us the fuck out. Like, I'm still not over that shit, and I'm okay with that. And it's cool, man. I'm always gonna, I guess I'm always be that guy that look back regretting some shit and choices I made. I'm willing to admit that, man. Regretting listening to the wrong fucking people and aiming to be somebody that God never intended on me to be in the first fucking place. That ain't nobody's fault. That's mine. Looking back and saying, oh man, he said it. That don't mean I have to fucking listen. You know what I'm saying? Or I ain't have to follow up behind that nigga or whatever. But because when it come to hooping, like I would say hooping life, all that shit, man. Like that nigga put some shit in my bag. I know he ain't put in everybody's, man, for real. So he set me up real nice, man. I'm sure everybody ain't got that spin move I had or got. I'm gonna say got, fuck that. I still got it. But I'm sure niggas ain't got that spin move. I used to cook niggas. I will really hit a nigga with that spin move 3 plays in a row and he don't know what the fuck going on. Nigga end up fouling me, getting mad and shit. Nigga, what the fuck you mad for, nigga? I get that bitch and tell a nigga I'm about to spin and still hit him with that bitch. Nigga can't do shit about it. But I know a nigga that wasn't in everybody bag, cause for real. And he only made 3 of the hezzies, and he gave me one. I got one of the coldest hezzies on niggas, but it's partly because I could shoot that bitch, and I was pretty fast, and I go through that bitch and dunk on you too. So you have a nigga on skates when a nigga know what you can do. It's hard to get your shit off on niggas who don't know you, but when a nigga know you and he know what you can do, you can use all that shit against him. When a nigga be like, yeah, you ain't gonna shoot that bitch on me all day. Good, nigga, I'm going left. I don't give a fuck. I can do that too. So, you know, I look at it like that. So, excuse me if I drift off when it come to topics like basketball, because I really get into it. But when I hear somebody say it's just a game, that shit really get to me, and it really makes me want to knock snot out of a nigga nose. I wish I could see this motherfucker talking about why they crying, nigga. Your punk ass ever ran the ridge and back and then had to do it again because you didn't do it fast enough the first time? Nigga, what the fuck you mean why I'm crying, nigga? I'm about to die, motherfucker. And if I don't do it, he gonna cut me. You know what I'm saying? So nigga, niggas know what the fuck the deal is. I've been working for this shit my whole life. I ain't about to throw this shit out the fucking window because I didn't run fast enough the first time or whatever. But you know, those my demons. Can you count them as demons? I don't know. But I don't know. Talking about, I don't know. Just talking about why. I mean, the crying shit really got to me, man. But I just look at it like this, bitch. I know why. I know you don't know because you ain't never been a part of shit, or you never really loved something or being a part of something. That's kind of because without basketball, like, I mean, sometimes I be thinking like where I be, man, probably in jail or dead or probably went to jail or some shit like that, man, because it wasn't that many choices out there in the projects, man. It really wasn't. And niggas definitely wasn't motivating niggas or nothing like that. I hated it just as much as I loved it. I could say that, you know what I'm saying? As much as I love the projects and the people in there, I hated that shit just as much. Niggas getting killed every goddamn week, and niggas I personally knew, man. Like, niggas stayed the night at my mama crib and ate at my mama table, sharing clothes with niggas and Nintendo games and walking to school with these niggas and hooping with these niggas, and you look up and they really gone. Here today, gone tomorrow, for real type shit. So, I don't know, niggas, it saved me. I could say basketball did a good job of pulling me out of there. And I mean, as far as that go, I ain't gonna say no names because I ain't trying to rip off no Band-Aids. If you was there, you was there. And that's why I say I could have easily ended up in jail or dead. I mean, for real, man, because who I grew up around and where I grew up, man, that shit strip you of your confidence, man. That shit'll break you down, man. It make you not look past 18. So, and I ain't saying that like I was like some super goon or nothing like that, but growing up around that shit, niggas was definitely on deck for training or next up to be the next big dope dealer out there. That niggas was really pulling in a couple grand a day. How you not be interested in that? And nigga, y'all living off $500 a month and you stand here and watch this nigga make $500 a day. Like, how you not see that? This nigga got a cold ass ride and, you know what I'm saying, they got money and clothes and shit. Nigga, we're standing right here and he hiring like a motherfucker. Like, so, you know, I'm just saying, nigga been in and seen some crazy shit out there, and that's part of the reason why I done come to terms with I might be a little burnt out when it come to shit like feelings and all that shit, and sometimes death and shit like that, it just be something different. Like now, and looking back, and then like just understanding where the fuck I'm at, is just like, man, thinking back, like how the fuck we even, most of us even get through that shit. If niggas from the projects, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. That shit'll leave you burnt out. I don't know, man. I guess I'm just glad I made the right turn at the fork. I would say, man, you had some real true to life goons with a pocket full of goddamn money on one side, hiring like a motherfucker. And you got coaches and teachers and college and, you know, people that you may know, like trying to tell you to go to college and stuff and shit like that. And in a good life in the future though. This nigga right here, right now with this goddamn money, and here come Coach Hall talking about 7 years from now. Like, nigga, who the fuck said I'm gonna be alive in 7 years? Like, that was really niggas like mindset, you know what I'm saying? But here I am today. So shout out to me, goddamn it. Give me some goddamn love. But it leave me in the middle of a nigga like me. Like leave a nigga like me like in the middle, stuck on some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like broke, confused, shit, baby on the goddamn way, all kind of shit was going on. I'm just saying, had I made that wrong turn, I would have fucking never went to college. For real. Never would have traveled the places I did. I done been a lot of places hooping. And I know niggas weren't trying to take me there, but, you know, meeting the people that I met, all the people I've been naming that was on my team, teachers and shit, man. Sergeant Gibson, nigga, I thought that nigga hated me. Come find out this nigga loved the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nigga never wanted nothing from me. Mage, Miss Personnel, man, Colonel Back, man, all these motherfuckers, Dr. Taylor in college, man, that lady talked to me damn near twice a week about not being a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like, in that shit mattered. You know, wish I could have took it in, you know, then the way I see it now. You know what I'm saying? But thank y'all for that. But, you know, if you never was involved, then I get why you'll say it's just a game. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's really bigger than that. So that shit saved me, and I really believe that. Because I'm telling you, man, I was really one of those kids who hated being poor, and I hated the projects, like being poor. Like, I wanted to be rich, and I don't know, I probably would have did anything to get out, and that includes selling dope, scamming, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shit was going on, so I'm glad I went the way that I did, man, and I feel sorry for the people who didn't. You know what I'm saying? I still think about some of those that had to go through that shit too, but it is what it is, and I don't know, man. Hating on the ones who wanted to get out. That was another thing out in that motherfucker too, man. I remember a couple niggas, man, like Marv, what's the fucking football nigga name? Tyrone. Not Tyrone Square, man. Shout out to Tyrone Square too. He did a good job with his son. I think his son played football or some shit, man. I think he might have went pro or going pro. Either way, good job. I be seeing the shit Tyrone be posting like on Instagram about his son and stuff. So it was another Tyrone though that played. I think his name was Tyrone. He played football. He was like a real fucking Ricky, you know, from Boys in the Hood type nigga. And you know, you know how y'all whole ass football niggas be like carrying y'all fucking helmet and jersey and pads on a fucking hanger or whatever coming from practice. And the niggas niggas walking down the street and somebody say, I'll knock this soft ass nigga out. So, or I should knock this soft ass nigga out or some shit like that. And we just go to talking about like, man, this nigga popped the shit out of you. Nigga tackle the shit out you. Fuck nigga. Fucking with that nigga, big muscle head ass nigga. This, man, I'm telling you, next self. Ain't nobody never beat me up. Like, I wasn't going for that shit, but like, just like going through the shit, like just seeing how the shit happens. And I had a grown nigga, I don't know if I said this before, but I really had a grown nigga like threaten my life because he leaned in on me talking about you walking around out here with your head held up high like you better than everybody else and all this shit. And I'm like, man, what the fuck you talking about? This nigga like, yeah, until I kill you type shit. And I'm like, what the fuck wrong with this nigga, man? I mean, I guess at the end of the day, good thing I didn't believe you. Like I wasn't scared because, I mean, what the fuck? I mean, that's just how the fuck it was, man. Because say I was scared and I told my brothers or somebody, man, they would have fucking beat your ass into a fucking coma. And you know it. That's why you leaned in on me and not them. You want to punk a Murray, but you don't want to punk one that's your fucking age. Nigga, 23 years and 183 days older than me talking shit to me. Nigga, take your ass over there and talk that shit to John B or some fucking body. I bet you won't do that. But, you know, I had niggas in my family that nigga age, but I don't know, man. Real shit, I wasn't scared. And I don't know, man. That's why I ain't never say nothing, because you was a clown to me, so I know you was a clown to my brothers, because we was all clowns to them. So, you know, I ain't go through that shit, man. Nigga John B and Kip would have cleaned that nigga fucking clock if I'd have told them that nigga was talking that goofy shit to me. But I wasn't into that shit, so I used to stand on that shit sometimes too, man. Like, nigga, I'm a Murray boy. Fuck what you talking. I'm from the Gardens and all that shit. You know who the fuck my brother is, nigga? Fuck you and all that. Nigga, I throw that shit out on the nigga so quick. Out here acting tough. I wasn't shit but 109 fucking pounds in the 11th grade. Shit. So I don't know, but I don't know, man. That's the hood for you. I mean, I know I drifted off. That's the hood though. But you know, that shit had a nigga like me carrying a goddamn gun around, and nobody even fucking knew, man. Like, shit, I told Jeremy this shit a while ago. Like, man, yeah, you know what I'm saying? When I was in the 12th, I think it was around the 12th grade, I got that gun, I guess. And he like, whatever. I don't even know if nigga believe me or not, but I know I didn't tell him. I think I probably told a couple people from the projects, but I never told them because I knew them, but I really didn't know them. You know what I'm saying? They was teammates and classmates and all that, but it never really got to that point. But I think a couple people might have knew, probably Mo or maybe Randy, or I think Coco probably knew. I don't know. But I do remember my brother Ham coming back, I think he came back from the Navy. And I had my bag on the fucking floor and shit, man. And he reached for my bag, man. I had a fucking heart. No, I got it, man. I damn near fucking, because I ain't want nobody to know, man, especially my mama. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't out here like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just more like everybody else had one type shit and like better get caught with it than without it type shit, man. Niggas was gunning for niggas' heads out there for nothing. And that's just what it is. But I think I might have told Mo, because I think he wanted to ride to school or from school or something. And I was like, nah, man, because I got a gun in the car. Like, I just didn't want that nigga getting tangled up under the boards fucking with my shit. But, I mean, hey, I don't know, man. But I don't think nobody ever fucked with Marv. They had Marv Russian. He played football. He had went to Cass and shit, man. Probably because he was Dave's brother. Dave was the younger one, but Dave probably would have fucked you up over Marv, man. Nigga act like he ain't love his brother, but nigga, I know he loved the shit out that nigga, man, because it's a reason why niggas wasn't fucking with him, and it ain't because he was the tough guy. It's because his brother was, and I think that's what that is. But shout out to Dave, man. That was my nigga. I'm gonna holler at Marv too, man. One day I'm up there at Cass. I think he coaching up there. I don't know if he the head coach or whatever, but he be doing some football shit up there. I be wonder if that nigga even remember me, but shit, I used to be at their goddamn crib damn near every fucking day with Dave and shit, getting blowed and playing Tecmo Bowl and shit like that. Putting syrup on the blunt so they'll burn slower and shit like that, man. Those was the days, though. I mean, the Humming Gardens, for the people that was there and know what I'm talking about, had all kind of characters out there, man. The same place that taught me so many things, right and wrong. Same place I met a nigga who offered to kill my coach for me if he tried to fuck me or something. Like, that shit was crazy. I ain't gonna say no names because the guy's dead and he's no longer with us. But I think I was playing baseball, and the coach TJ, he used to pick me up, and it was like early in the morning one day or some shit. We was going to practice or something, and I was outside like waiting on him and shit, and the old boy just like came out with that shit, like, you know, like, just like, what you be doing with that nigga that be picking you up type shit. I'm like, playing baseball, why? The nigga just on some shit like, well, you know how them niggas be. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Yeah, if he try to fuck you or touch you or something, let me know, man. I'll take care of that nigga for you. And I'm just like, the fuck niggas you talking about? Like, I'm like, Coach Flowers. No, yeah, it was Coach Flowers. I was playing basketball. It wasn't baseball. Coach TJ. I played baseball and basketball. Coach TJ was the baseball coach and Flowers was the basketball coach. But man, that nigga wasn't doing nothing but picking me up, taking me to McDonald's, taking me to hoop, and bringing me back home, man. Like, shit, nigga, half the time it was 2, 3, 4 other niggas in the fucking car with us, nigga. Like, sometimes he might pick me up first, but I rarely got picked up first. When I played with Coach Johnson, I used to get picked up first, but they ain't fuck with Coach J. Coach Dick J. They knew he was a police. That one time he picked me up in that narco car, them niggas fell back. But I don't know, man. I guess say that niggas is burnt and niggas been burnt, man, but it wasn't basketball, man. I hooped for Flowers, man. I'm thinking about that shit now. But both of them was cool, though, man. Niggas did what they had to do, man. I knew hooping with Coach Flowers, at least the nigga was going to feed me. Like, on some real shit, man. McDonald's, we go to Mickey D's, nigga, before and after the game. And I'm telling you, I grew up around a mixed bag, man. Y'all don't even know the motherfucker have, man. Motherfuckers won't come to the game and cheer for you, but a nigga murder your coach. That's shit is crazy, man. Like, I ain't coming to the game, I ain't gonna give you no money or nothing like that. I ain't gonna help you and your mama move, but I murder that nigga for you. That shit is fucking crazy, man. Nigga do 25 with an L for you, but won't stop the shit from happening. Like, for real, if the nigga was actually fucking ringing me out, you still let me get in the car with the nigga. Like, what the fuck? But I don't know, man. I just don't see. I mean, I just don't see what the nigga was doing all that for. The nigga said that, like, he don't see what he doing all this shit for. Like, it ain't like you his son or nothing. Like, he ain't got no kids type shit. And I was just like, what the fuck? This nigga's out of control, man. Nigga's a psycho living right across the street from me. Standing out here every fucking day. Nobody's gonna say nothing. This nigga's crazy. That shit was funny, though. But I don't know, man. I had niggas throw the gay shit on me before. I mean, well, after that, on a few niggas, man. I know niggas probably just saying the shit, but like Coach Hall, nigga, fucking Jeremy, nigga, Q and shit, which y'all niggas gay. Like, niggas throw that shit out quick as fuck. Y'all must be gay. You with this nigga every day, y'all gay. Why y'all always together? Nigga, we going to school and fucking hooping, nigga. Fuck you talking about, nigga. And we probably gunning down more hoes than y'all, nigga. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? For real. Talking that goofy shit. But some of that shit used to be funny, but thinking back on it, it's pretty scary and it's pretty sad when you really think about it. A motherfucker really would kill a nigga for you or really do some shit to somebody, but you won't catch that nigga at none of your games. Hell no. You won't see that nigga run around with no Mike Murray t-shirt on or nothing like that. Hell no, but he'll put that work in. I don't know, man. I guess you gotta just keep walking your path, man. You only can be cool with a nigga for what you cool with him for, man, and you gotta just help these niggas be calm and whatever. And apologies to Coach Flowers real quick, man. Coach Flowers was cool, man. He really used to be trying to pull niggas out the fire, man. Like, all that talking he was doing, like on the way to games and shit, and like, I was really never listening to none of that shit, like, to be honest. And I know why I wasn't listening to the shit too, because that's shit that kind of go through my mind. Like, it was because he was like this African Zulu nigga, and he drove a cab. Like, that was really pretty much the only reason why I never believed him. Like, you could do this and do this with your life, and I'm like, nigga, why you ain't do it? You know what I'm saying, type shit. But now that I'm older, it's probably a little nigga saying it to me. Oh, nigga, you was so cold. Nigga, you was this, and this. Nigga, why you ain't in a nigga can easily say that, nigga, nah, you just a regular working ass, hoe ass nigga. But, so I don't know. I just remember the days him talking to me, and I used to just be like, man, if you don't shut your motherfucking African booty scratching ass up, nigga, and get me to this game in the McDonald's so I can hit this 20-piece off and get the fuck away from you, you know what I'm saying? So, if anybody see Coach Flowers, I don't know his first name. I'll just call him Coach Flowers. But how many black people you know last name Flowers? So if y'all bump into a black man last name Flowers, that's probably him. So I just want to apologize because, to be honest, for you to be a broke ass African booty scratching ass cab driver, you took the time out your motherfucking day to pick me up, drop me off. This nigga was washing jerseys. He was taking us to McDonald's, letting us get what the fuck we want. I used to be getting 20 pieces, nigga, dogging them bitches. And he used to just pay for the shit, drop us off, and leave. Nigga don't call. All right, man, see you Tuesday. We got practice Monday, whatever. Got a game Tuesday. Might get ready. Don't get hurt out here playing with these bullshit ass niggas. He say shit like that. Like, don't be out here fucking around with these broke ass niggas, man. You got a future. And I'd be like, all right, nigga, whatever. Soon that nigga pull off right down there hooping with them niggas. So you a good dude, and I don't know, man. I'm sorry for not listening when I needed to, because I needed to listen then. Right now, I ain't doing me no motherfucking good, but I still appreciate it, because now I got that lesson I can really pass off to another nigga. But let me get back to the shit, because I done drifted and damn near disappeared like that Malaysia flight. Nah, damn, man, that's bold. I'm sorry, Lord. I ain't on no shit like that. I just been watching that shit on Netflix. That's why it's in my head. But I'm sorry to all them folks. So I still think they shot that motherfucker down. I'll say that. Somebody probably was on that motherfucking plane and didn't want to sign some papers, or a nigga was on some fucking I want that all type niggas on that plane and motherfucker gun that bitch down. Ain't no motherfucking plane just disappeared. Y'all niggas ain't about to get me to believe that. But I'm sorry about the reference or the comparison or whatever. But anyway, let me just put a bow to this shit real quick, because I got to get the fuck up out of here. But point of the whole shit was, man, is that them tears from both sides, man, like, they could be for a million different reasons, and so much shit goes into it that it really gets to me when a nigga say it's just a game and I don't know why they crying. Like, that's really the topic of all this shit, man. I cried because I felt like I let Coach Hall and them down. I felt like I let all the coaches down, the school down, the teachers down, my kids down, my family down, like all the niggas in the projects that I wanted to save, my fucking teammates. Like, nigga, I was fucked up. Like, you get to thinking like, man, I could have cut in, I could have got that rebound, all that kind of shit, man. It'd be tough. So, I don't know, man. All the teachers who worked and pushed me and shit. Like I said, Gibby was my guy, man. Mage really my guy, but Gibby, I like him because I didn't think he liked me at first, and come to find out he did. So that's why he get the little extra love, because he really flipped the leaf on the nigga out the blue. Like, one day, like, fuck you, nigga, you ain't shit, you ain't gonna be shit, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, he got his arm around me like, hey, man, you need to get your shit together. And I'm like, dude, the fuck is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? In a good way, though, but that's why I was crying shit. I let out a few when we won, too. Shit, man. Shit, my nigga Mike Peak in college ripped his fucking shirt off. If anybody, Mike Peak, man, he be listening to my shit sometime, man. That's a question I probably have to ask you. I really want to know, why the fuck you take it for? We played the conference tournament in college. We won the conference tournament, and I remember it was a picture. Somebody took a picture or something, and they showed me. I said, when Mike take his fucking shirt off? I guess we was too much celebrating to notice that shit. But in the picture, I say, when the fuck this nigga start undressing? Look over this nigga butt naked because we done won and shit. But Mike, my man, shout out to Mike Peak, man. He was one of the niggas who, I would say, really put his pride to the side, because the nigga was cold and he came in like, what can I do to help y'all? And that shit was cold, and he was coming from, I think he went to Cincinnati, or he went to Wright State or some shit like that, and he came down to Schoolcraft with us, and he really came in that bitch like, all right, man, what can I do to help y'all? And that shit was pretty cool, and me and Mike still talk to this day. He cool as hell. But those was the days, man. I just 100% understand, like, because I've been on both sides, and I done had many different reasons, but I'll get off of that, man. On to the shenanigans, because I just looked down at the paper. With all that being said, I say that to say this. Shout out to Iowa. All right. Shout out to the Caitlin girl. And she definitely can play. She got a flame connected to that goddamn arm, and she can definitely gun that boy. We ain't discussing that. They did a good job clawing through the motherfucking tournament and getting to where they got to and all of that goofy shit. Hard work do pay off. Now, I'll take her coming off the screen over most of these niggas in the NBA. And that's real talk. Like, if we down 3 and she on the squad and it's me, her, and fucking Tony Snell, hey, Tony, we gonna need you to set her a pick, playboy. Fuck all this boy-girl shit, nigga. We trying to win the game. So for real, I think I'd rather her shoot that bitch than me. That bitch was gunning that bitch like a motherfucker, but real shit. And I really don't know nothing about this girl, like on the court, let alone off the court. I just want to clear this stuff up. I really have no clue about who this woman is and what she means. And to who she mean it to. I'm gonna say all of that. I hope she go on to have a beautiful, wonderful life and career. I think she going pro. Sounds like she's gonna be one. I truly, truly wish her the best. Now that's out the way. I don't give a fuck who she is, what she did, and what she mean to who, and what she did it for, and all that other shit. Ain't no motherfucking second place team supposed to be going to the White House. And that's just what the fuck it is. So why the fuck we got to start with this white bitch? And you know what? I ain't even gonna say bitch. I don't even know that lady, so let me quit it. Like, I don't I don't know why we starting here. Like, my bad, Caitlin. Can't blame you because your granny is fucking racist. But anyway, I bet if that group of nappy head goddamn nigger girls would have lost, you wouldn't be pulling the motherfuckers up there singing this goddamn song. So get the fuck out of here with that. And I think the dude told me today that Joe Biden pretty much shut the shit down, but I'm in the mix now. Like, why the fuck would you even fucking say that? You know what I'm saying? Talking about honoring her for what she's done in a fucking loss. Like, come on, man. As much as I love Bron, I say this, as much as I love Bron. In that finals, I think Iggy won the fucking finals MVP. Like, Bron led that series in every fucking thing. And they was talking about giving it to Bron. This nigga led the motherfuckers in fucking points, rebounds, steals, everything. Go check the shit out. Blocks, fouls, turnovers, timeouts. Fucking, he took out the most trash. That nigga cleaned up the best after the stadium closed down. That nigga led the fucking series in every goddamn thing. And they was acting like they was really on the fence. And I remember hearing them talk about it like if they should give it to him. Nah. I would have stopped watching the goddamn NBA if they'd have gave it. When rotten motherfuckers would have gave that boy an MVP and he lost. Like, that's bullshit. I heard a motherfucker say she should have got like player of the tournament or something like that. And I don't even know who got that shit. And they didn't even fucking win. Like, the disrespect. Like, to even say that. And Bron, my guy. Like, Bron is my guy. Clearly the best player on the goddamn floor, but nigga, y'all lost. That automatically disqualify y'all. The fucking All-Star Game MVP or the fucking, like, come on, man. Floyd knock a nigga out and they give him the fucking trophy because he fought so hard. Like, come on, man. Y'all niggas kill me. Fuck on with that shit, man. But part of me is, to be honest, when it comes to the floaters, like, she's up there. She's one of them older people. This is America after all, man. And I say it often. 99.99% of motherfuckers over 65, niggas 70, 75, 80. Black, white, don't fucking matter. They racist. Like, for real. My daddy, your grandma, yes, her too. Your pretty nice white grandma hate niggas. Flat out. My granddaddy, my daddy, my mom and them, they got whole different fucking stories. They don't like white people. They don't trust them or something like that. We the different motherfuckers, not them. And I'm not going to get mad when my daddy say something like crack ass cracker. I'm not going to get mad because, nigga, he got a whole different ball game. Like, look at these crackers acting up. Like, nigga, we look at it like it's just this one nigga doing some fucked up shit. He like, no, that's how them white folks is. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, I met this white girl. You got to watch her. That's just how the fuck it is. So I'm not surprised when an old ass, you know, is racist. You know what I'm saying? For real, they got some kind of hate or discomfort for the other side because they had to walk that fire. Shit, that's whether they white, black, Chinese, Mexican, blackanese, Mexican, black, all the motherfuckers up there. They got something against somebody because they was there. We ain't really went through shit. We be crying like a motherfucker. This, and this, what they did to my grandfather. Ain't nobody never hit me with no motherfucking whip. And I tell my kids, ain't nobody holding you back. You can go to what school you want to. You can have what the fuck you want, man. Even if a white motherfucker said to you, tell that nigga your daddy said suck his dick, not mine. Go to my house and suck my daddy fucking dick, nigga. You can't stop me from doing shit. Niggas can put up roadblocks and you might have to go somewhere else, but a nigga can't stop you completely. Back in the day, it was like, oh, this nigga got a car and they'd come firebomb your shit and they wouldn't even investigate because it'll probably be the police that did it. We don't live like that for real. And niggas be trying to act like we do when some shit like this happen. Because an old white racist lady is acting old white and racist. All of a sudden, they got their foot on our neck. Of course, they got their roadblocks. I ain't really going into that shit. I'm just talking about her. I'm not surprised, for real, because it don't fucking matter, man, for real. Like I said, my dad got a whole nother story about white folks than me. His experience with them is different. And I'm cool with that. And while I'm picking and popping and rolling off screens and shit with Chris and Derek and fucking Matt in fucking college, my daddy couldn't even go to school with them motherfuckers, play with them or nothing. So I get it. It's completely different. You know what I'm saying? And then when he did, they backstabbed him. Like white people I know, I ain't gonna hold you up. None of them niggas never did me wrong. I ain't gonna lie. All them Derek ain't never did shit to me. What white motherfucker, Colonel Backlund, Miss Personnel, like Chris, Matt, white Chris at work. I mean, I ain't trying to big up white people or nothing like that. But the fact is, them niggas ain't ever did nothing to me. So when the old motherfucker be like, hey man, you gotta keep your eye on them crackers, I really don't know what the fuck you talking about, my nigga. I know racism out there and I know they got they system set up, but nigga, a 30-year-old white boy ain't set that shit up. That shit been set up for 100 years. So what I look like fighting him? And he can help me and want to help me. We live in a different world. Most of these white motherfuckers would probably rather deal with niggas anyway. They want to be niggas any fucking way. And that's the part that be killing me. But like I said, while I'm over here doing that, so I get it, man. Shit, for real. I just hate that niggas still be shocked when shit like this happen. Niggas really be clutching they goddamn pearls, talking about, oh my God, this old ass racist white lady is being old, white, and racist. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Get y'all shit together, man. And the nigga she been laying with for 50 fucking years is racist too. Fuck out of here. This nigga was signing all kind of bills to lock us the fuck up, and we voted this nigga right in there. Nigga couldn't toss us a goddamn nickel and still ain't trying to toss us no motherfucking nickel. Watch how quick they shoot that reparation shit down. Y'all niggas on some bullshit, but soon as the Ukraine shit happened, all of a sudden this nigga found some change in the ashtray, didn't he? These niggas, like, they didn't find shit. They said, man, we got $10 left. And we if we get 11, we'll give you that $1. But we keeping this 10 in case some shit happened with white people. Oh shit, it happened. Cause nigga over there in Ukraine, y'all remember they was putting the black people off the fucking train. Why the fuck is if we so against racism, why the fuck we rewarding racism? Because we ain't doing shit. Them niggas do that shit. But that's your homeboy. I mean, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I was all biting too. I was biting out. But nah, nigga, fuck that nigga, man. For real. But this the same nigga, if she feel that way and she been with this nigga 50 years, you think he don't feel that way? Get the fuck out of here, man. You got me fucked up, man. Y'all uppity niggas just kill me talking about, I cannot believe they did this to us and they did this way. I can't believe they talked to us like that, man. Fuck out of here. They was just with Obama and Kamala. Man, they look at them like they the fucking help too, man. For real. I bet she hated Michelle. Cause Michelle is a black woman. Like I don't want to say she a nigga. I don't think she that far, but she walking up against that nigga line for real. Like she's a real black woman and you can see it, and she proud to be black, and she hold that fucking Barack peanut head ass nigga down, and she don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, and walk around that bitch in her dresses and taking pictures all on the lawn and planting shit. I know that white bitch probably hated that shit and wanted to fucking dangle that bitch from one of them goddamn light poles, but you can't, bitch, cause we ain't back in the 50s and 30s and all that shit. Put your hands on this black motherfucker and you gonna see how quick your shit don't matter. Let her would have slapped the shit out of Michelle when Michelle was the first lady, man, for real. If Michelle didn't beat you to death, cause she in shape. I seen them goddamn legs and arms. She'd beat the dog shit out of you, little Jill. So, you know, but I bet she did hate her, you know what I'm saying? She might actually love Kamala though. Shucking and jiving Sambo ass, man. I hate to even be talking about our strong black African queen like that, but we ain't seen this motherfucker since they got in there. Who the fuck is the vice president? She was signing shit to lock niggas up too, but I'll get away from that. Whatever. Moving on type shit. I'm just saying, so Caitlyn, I will not hold you to her feelings, and I won't hold them against you. But it is a couple things I must ask of you, Miss Caitlyn Clark, or whatever your last name is. The girl with the jumper on Iowa. We all know who you is. The white girl who had niggas scared for a minute. That's you, goddamn it. Niggas was like, whoa, this white bitch is gunning. The niggas was nervous. But I do got a couple things you could do, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't take your white pale face ass up to that goddamn White House and try to steal these girls' moment. Like, if that was you and they invited the losing team up there, how the fuck would you feel? You'll lose your motherfucking mind. So don't do nobody else like that. That's all I'm saying. It has nothing to do with black or white or whatever. It's basketball, it's sports, and it's the fucking rules. The loser don't go. The loser don't get nothing. Like, I remember we was playing, and I remember Coach J and them talking about they didn't even want the third place trophies. They was mad we didn't get it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, real competitors and all that shit. Like, come on, man. You gonna give me a fucking third place trophy? But that's where we at in America. They handing out 8th place trophies now. Like, for real, trophy shops, that's what we need to invest in, trophy shops. Because these motherfuckers giving everybody one. I might open up a trophy shop. That might be a good investment. Because these motherfuckers giving ribbons to motherfuckers who didn't even cross the finish line. I saw a video of the fucking fat girl. They ran and smoked her ass. She just went on to the parking lot. And she probably still got something. Good job. Ain't no good job, fat bitch. You ain't even fucking finished. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. But if y'all would have won, and then them LSU motherfuckers pop in there with their lashes and all that shit, y'all motherfuckers would have been mad. So don't do them like that. That's all I'm saying. Tell your granny that's not how I go. And if she want to honor you, y'all can do that shit another day. You know what I'm saying? And while you at it, can you tell your aunts? I know you did. I know this the next day, and I know what you said, but I'm still going to request it for future reference to the rest of you motherfuckers. Talk to your fucking aunties and fucking uncles and brothers and cousins and whoever else y'all motherfuckers got working in the media with them news channels, that the shit that she hit you with, the John Cena shit, like in the Aaron Donald ring point and all that shit, man, tell them that it's cool because you would have did the same thing and you did do it. Like, tell them that that's part of the game. Talking shit and all that, that's part of the game. Niggas really ain't finna fight nobody. Like, what the fuck is his name? Jordan Clarkston on Utah. That nigga lead the league in about the fights. Nigga ain't swung on nobody yet. Like, niggas really ain't trying to scrap it out in no game. Like, if a nigga catch a nigga outside in a lot, that's a different story. But, like, a nigga really ain't trying to get thrown out the game or nothing like that. Or get no tech for hitting you with the John Cena. But tell your people that shit is cool. And, what else, man? Tell that old white vanilla pudding face and gray hair granny that if she don't understand the game, then just don't speak on it. You can bet, you can go to the game and cheer and wave your flag, but most of you motherfuckers don't even know how much you get for a 3-point shot. And got the nerve to say what the fuck we should do with the game and how we should do and what's classy and what's not classy. Niggas do that shit all the time. Niggas get fined for half that shit. Remember Sam Cassell did the nut shit? I don't remember that shit. And Reggie Miller with the choke shit. The truth is, them niggas choked. And every basketball player was like, Reggie got the right to do that. This nigga just scored 8 points in fucking like 4 seconds. If anybody get to talk shit and do some shit, it's him. They used to hit Terrell Owens with the fucking long ass celebrations and all that shit. It's part of the game, but niggas want to get mad because he outshining you. You ain't say shit when you was moonwalking in the fucking end zone. Soon as this nigga do it and running around with the popcorn, now you want to find him. But whatever. How's that different from Aaron Rodgers doing the fucking championship belt? He's not a championship wrestler, but niggas let it slide, and I wonder why. But whatever, Caitlin, that's what we need you to relay. You said you cool with niggas. This is what you said, goddammit. Oh, no, I ain't got no problem with it, blah, blah, blah. Go tell your grandma that and tell her shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Go tell your auntie them that and do that, man. Just tell her in sports it's cool for the rabbit to hide a gun sometimes. We don't got no problem with you talking shit to me because, nigga, if I get cooking, I'm finna say something. Flat out. If let me fuck around, be in the game and hit 2 or 3 in a row, nigga, I might get to talking about your mom and everybody. How about how she should have aborted your ass? I used to cut deep. I tell a nigga anything. I don't give a fuck because it's all about getting in the nigga head and under his shit. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga fuck around and react, oh, you really got him. And that's what it's really all about. But if you won, you can point to the ring finger because you about to get a ring and you not. Like, that's just how I go. But whatever. Tell your granny that. But that's what make the game that we love so much so goddamn cool. And y'all niggas like Skip Bayless, y'all motherfuckers don't get it. You got this nigga Skip really cutting into Jalen Rose about some shit, man. Like, when we got to tell these niggas shut the fuck up, man. You don't know what the fuck, like, you could talk sports, you could analyze it, you could talk as a fan. But when them niggas start getting into on the court shit, shut that shit the fuck up. But I'm just saying, man. I mean, unless you agree with her. we can we could go that route. You said you don't, but we can really have a conversation about if you really do agree with her. But whatever. Let's just say you don't. Can you do that for me? Can you do me this one solid? And I do wonder if the FLOTUS even asked Iowa if they wanted to come, or is she just trying to ruin these niggers fucking moment. You know what I'm saying? These fucking, you can see her slamming the table. These fucking niggers, what the fuck? She talking about the refs and shit. Get the fuck how they got referee niggas all in the comments talking about they want LSU to win because of fucking Katrina or some shit I seen. What the fuck, nigga? This is 30 years later, nigga. These the grandkids of them Katrina people. What the fuck are you talking about? You think y'all motherfuckers don't think y'all owe us for slavery, but y'all think that we think that y'all owe us and gonna pay us back with a LSU championship? Bitch, I don't want that. Keep that goddamn ring and give me some goddamn money. I bet you ask any of them LSU girls, do you want this ring or $5 million, and watch what they say. Because for real, if you're talking about living at that point, I'm just saying, when you talking about basketball, give me the ring. But nigga, don't act like this is some kind of payback for some shit. Y'all niggas be, man, trying to ruin these girls' fucking moment. Because truth is, if you really felt that way, Miss Jilly Bean, you know what I'm saying? If you really felt that both teams should come to the White House and be honored for their hard work and dedication and, for the sport that they love and they sacrifice and all this goofy shit y'all like to justify this shit with. If you really fucking felt that way, you would have said this shit at the beginning of the fucking season. You know what I'm saying? For real. Or at least said that shit at the beginning of the tournament. Hey, I'm the president now. I'm going to do things different. The two fucking people in the championship or the Final Four, all of y'all get to come and we'll give y'all some. Say that shit up front. Don't wait till this bitch miss a fucking layup and now all of a sudden, hey, wait a minute, the niggas won. Let's no, don't do that. Because the truth is, if she'd have knocked that shit down, you wouldn't be inviting these bald head hoes up there. We all know that. For real. Flat the fuck out, man. You should have said that shit up front. That's what I'm saying. Don't wait till this bitch miss some shit and to get all fucking excited. Now you want to be like that, because we all know for goddamn show. If you thought that way, and Don Staley and them fucking big ass fucking Amazon bitches would have won, you wouldn't. I mean, would have lost in the championship, you wouldn't be saying this shit, because you scared. I know you probably scared of them big girls. Them some big goddamn girls on South Carolina, for real. But soon as fucking Mary Tyler Moore get a jumper, for real, and they lose, and they team can come, man. Get the fuck out of here. Had it been LSU and Carolina who played, you wouldn't invite the loser in, for real. I'm sure they got a fucking White House 13 nigga maximum around that bitch. Them two old ass white people in that bitch. You can't tell me them niggas ain't counting the niggas in the silverware when niggas leave. For real, all kind of shit going on in there. But that's why I really don't get why niggas be tripping. I'm here to calm niggas now. Y'all niggas make me sick being mad. I mean, I get upset at them not saying nothing. That, like, not saying that's what it is. Just come on out and say it, Jilly Bean. You can say that. Just tell us, man, hey, man, I think the white girl deserves something because she's white. This is not fair that y'all got breeded into being super athletes. Y'all did this. Like, I always go back to that. You, old motherfucker, you, your daddy, your fucking granddaddy, and your great granddaddy. Y'all the motherfuckers made Shaq go fuck Lisa Leslie. That wasn't his wife, but y'all wanted a Bron. And bitch, you got one. So now you want to get mad? Get the fuck out of here, man. You did. Shaq was off with fucking Hoops or whatever little bitch he was with. Lisa Leslie off with her fucking Urkel nigga. You say, no, fuck that. They making regular Michael ass slaves. Put Shaq and Lisa Leslie together and get us a Bron. And then when this nigga come flying through the goddamn air getting 15 rebounds, now you want to get mad because little fucking Josh can't fuck with him. That's your fault, bitch. Don't fucking come at us with that fucking goofy ass shit. And that's the shit make me fucking mad. And that's why I get even madder at black people, because I'm not finna argue with you about something you asked for. This is what you asked for. You wanted a good game, bitch. You said the winner can come up here because you thought that white bitch was gonna win. That's what you said. That's been the rules. Y'all wrote that rule. Ain't nobody in NCAA or double NCAA or whatever the fuck they call the women's side. Ain't none of them say, if we win, we going to the White House. No, y'all motherfuckers said, if you win, you can come here. That's what you said. You ain't say if you lose too. But nah, all of a sudden, tell you, soon as Mary Tyler Moore knocked out a few shots, that whole fucking thing changed, man. That's why, even though people don't fuck with Trump, Gotta get that nigga his credit. That nigga said, I don't fuck with y'all. And you gotta respect that. That nigga said, let's get back to the slavery shit. And now you gotta respect that nigga for that. You up here lying. Everybody is welcome. And black, white, it don't matter. And then as soon as this shit happened, all of a sudden we pump faking. But I'm just saying, that's just how I go. Gotta respect that man. He might invite both teams though. Cause that nigga be up in that bitch trying to fuck something. We know why he invite them black girls. You can't tell me that white boy don't like no black puss. That nigga, he'll go. That's why they'll be there. He'll probably invite the Sweet 16. Nigga have everybody on here, the whole squad, the whole fucking team, the whole tournament, bracket, everybody on the bracket. Come on, y'all niggas come here one at a time. But you know, I'm just saying, man, that shit just crazy, man. Them white bitches ain't talking about shit, man. That nigga hit a black bitch as soon as they ain't coming off that pussy. Trump eyed one of them goddamn girls bent over that table if they let him, and he wouldn't give a fuck. And let me quit calling these girls bitches. I'm sorry, y'all are some good women, man. I pray to God Michaela can grow up and be on the stage like this, national championship, win or lose. I'd rather her win, but this experience is like none other, and we all know that because we watch that shit as fans, and like. I be hurt when I look at, they put the camera on the nigga and he crying who lost. I be like, damn, I feel that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, and then when they put it on the one that won, I be so proud of the motherfucker that never met him. Probably never gonna meet him. It's all because of basketball. But you know, I would love for my babies to have that experience. I be trying to trick Michael and Nick into playing basketball. These niggas is not feeling me. Ain't that a bitch? Anybody want to trade a kid? Goddamn it, these niggas over here on some bullshit. Got all kind of fucking 40-point games flowing through their goddamn blood, and I can't get these niggas to do shit but the floss and play the fucking game. Shit, but they still my niggas. They gonna do something around this bitch. You better believe that. Ain't gonna be no motherfucking. They might not be Brian, but nigga, ain't nothing wrong with being Cliff Huxtable neither. It ain't no NBA or bust around this bitch. You better play the piano or something, nigga. You nigga shit, you could play like Nick play the fucking trumpet, nigga shit. Niggas get full rides for trumpets, nigga shit. Michael, you want to draw, nigga? Do you know how much they be selling Van Goghs and shit for, nigga? Let me take you up to this museum real quick and show you this price tag. Let me Google you some shit. Jay-Z was talking about he bought some shit for $1 million and it up to $2, $4, $5 million. Yeah, nigga, somebody drew that, somebody painted that, motherfucker. Could be you, and that's just what the fuck it is. But you know, I hope they can get some shit like that. I just wish that they do that because I love basketball. That's a selfish thing, but that White House visit is for winners, flat out. And I tell Nick and Michael and Michaela that. Don't get your ass in there talking about, well, we tried, can we come to? No, you lost. You can't come, you lost. Flat the fuck out. You want to honor that goddamn white bitch? I'm so, my bad. But you want to honor that motherfucking white girl, man. Do that shit next week in her hometown or something that you can fly in on a motherfucking helicopter or a jet like fucking George Bush or something and get that goddamn bitch a fucking key to the city. Give her own day or something. Get them niggas fucking Caitlyn Monday off or something like that. But do that shit another fucking day. Don't do that shit then. But don't be on that dumb shit. I know the nigga said something, but I'm like, Beezy. Wake your ass up, nigga, and come get your wife. She out here tripping like a motherfucker with this shit, man. This nigga over here half brain dead and slobbing and falling off bikes and shit, and he don't even know he the fucking president. Kamala waiting on this nigga to fucking die so she could slide in that goddamn spot. That's what she really signed up for. She ain't slick. I peeped that shit from day one. Motherfucker can't wait for this nigga to fall off that balcony or something, that break his goddamn neck. She gonna act hurt for 2 days. Next thing you know, she gonna be writing laws that next morning. Locking niggas up and shit. And Jilly Bean, get all that insurance money and shit and get the fuck on, cause I don't know, man. Let me chill, but I do think Beezy got her about like 10 years or 15 or something like that. Cause I ain't gonna front, man. She all right for an old ass white racist lady. I wonder if she had some work done. I had looked up a picture and shit. I'll say she ain't that bad to be like 70 and some shit up there. She's 70 and some change and some shit like that. She ain't all broke up like they normally be at 40 and shit. And that ain't me hating on nobody. Y'all know how y'all motherfuckers break down. Motherfuckers be fine as hell at 30, 33. Them motherfuckers look like grandma. Motherfucking around this bitch looking like Mr. Barnes and Mr. Burns from The Simpsons, nigga, in 4 days. That's just how shit go. I ain't hating on nobody. I just know he got her by about 10 or something like that. But old Joe Kelly, niggas won't speak on that though. But it's just basic math. Before I get the fuck up out of here, man. They been married 50 years. That put him back to 30. And if he got her by 10, that put her to 20. If he got her by 15, that put her to 15. But we'll go with the 10. So he 30 and she 20. So unless you want me to believe that he waited till she turned 21 to tap on that sweet pussy and drop that goddamn rod in her, come on, man. This the same nigga running around sniffing little girls' hair and licking them on fucking camera. Nigga acting like he don't even know the TV people right there. Cameras rolling like a motherfucker. So unless you want me to believe that, it's Kels, bitches. That nigga Joe Kelly robbed this bitch, man. That nigga robbed. What do you mean by teenage? That's Joe Beasy right there. But don't nail me to the floor that bad. I'm just saying, I know he got her by 10 years. I know somebody said something about them niggas being married like 50 years, and if he 80 and he got her by 10, that put her at fucking 70. So, nigga, that's basic fucking subtraction, motherfucker. Don't come at me. That nigga, man. So what do you mean? R. Kelly should have never said that shit, man. What do you mean by teenage? Nigga, we mean you a pedophile. That's what we mean by teenager, motherfucker. You 46. Fuck, you ain't supposed to want nothing teen. You ain't supposed to want nothing 20. But whatever, I'll give you 28. If you 46, if she a mature 28, nigga, go for it. But nigga, you fucking 40, nigga, and you riding around a high school, my nigga, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. Shout out to Kels, man. The nigga fucked up, and he done fucked us all up, man. But anyway, back to business, because I'm done. Caitlin, we need you on your team to respectfully decline her offer and tell her why. You ain't got to tell her on TV or nothing. Pull your grandma in the office and pour up some tea or something that old ass rotten motherfucker probably drink, and tell her how the shit is clearly coming off as racist. Now, if she ain't racist, and I doubt that she is not racist, I think she probably is, because I believe what I believe. Tell her that the shit, we can see it. We can smell it. We can hear it. We can see it. We can feel it. We know what the fuck the deal is. Tell her, shut the fuck up. That ain't how it go. Because it's coming off as racist. Tell her that that the world is nothing, that tell her and the world that is nothing wrong with what little Reese Pieces did to your ass. That little waving the hand shit, that's nothing. That's just what the fuck we do. And I know you said it, but say it to Jilly Bean. I'm telling you, pull her in there and pull up some tea, man. Get her some fucking nap, sleepy time tea, the shit we be giving Nick. Let her ass lay down after you tell her that and marinate on it, so she won't open up her fucking mouth again. Because in order for us to fix this shit, man, I say it all the time, gotta admit that it's broke first. These motherfuckers really running around acting like it ain't broke, or at least help us keep turning this knob. We've been doing a good job, and there's motherfuckers like this who come in and do some shit like this, then we get to arguing and fighting, then y'all try to defend her because she's white and y'all white. Now we got to hit y'all in the fucking mouth, and me and you ain't never had the problem to begin with. It's this motherfucker throwing a battery in your back for nothing. But that's just where I'm at, man. We got to check our own, you know what I'm saying? So you go on over there and check Granny Biting, and I'll be over here trying to calm these black motherfuckers down and about them tripping about an old ass white racist lady being old, white, and racist. Like, for real, we got to quit tripping on that shit, people, man. Niggas ready to crash out over some shit we already knew. Niggas be on some stupid shit. But she was crip walking with Kamala in the hallway. Man, nobody give a fuck about that shit, man. She was on stage standing next to Michelle. Yeah, ready to fucking string her up. You know what I'm saying? That she don't give a fuck about none of that shit. That bitch a crip walk with fucking Dub C for a goddamn vote. And as soon as the motherfuckers get in there, they close that goddamn door, wallet, close the blinds, and ain't motherfucking thing. We ain't seen Joe Beasy except when he fell off that goddamn bike and turning around, shaking nobody's hand and all kind of goofy shit. But nah, all of a sudden, we got to act like we don't see this shit. Come on, Jilly Bean. We need you to chill the fuck out on this one, all right? To sit this one out. You ain't got to speak on everything. For real, we know you the first lady and all of that. We know you really want to do a good job, but we going to need you to sit this one out for us one time. And I'll be over here, like I said, calming these niggas down. But miss me with that bullshit. Probably took a fucking bleach bath after she was standing next to the motherfuckers. For real, she up there hugging Michelle and kissing Barack on the cheek. Bitch probably went in there and shaved the first 10 layers of her lips off. Fucking with the motherfuckers, man. What the fuck? Let me get the fuck on. Man, it just popped in my head. Steven off of Django, man. With nigga, no, it ain't no problem. It ain't no problem as long as you don't mind burning the beds and sheets and everything after this nigga leave. That's how the fuck they was with Michelle and Barack. When they got up out of there, nigga, they probably ripped all kind of shit off that bitch. Spraying shit down with Lysol and everything. But I'm done, man. I just want everybody to black people calm the fuck down, because what upsets me is y'all shared the shit. I say it again. Y'all shared this kind of bullshit more than y'all shared the picture of that girl holding that trophy up. Y'all sharing all this shit about this goddamn white girl. That bitch lost. Fuck her. Flat the fuck out. You want to share something and tag me in something, or you want to repost something, repost them goddamn girls holding that trophy up, because that's what the fuck matter. That's what the fuck it all boiled down to. Don't nobody give a fuck about what she said to that goddamn white girl walking off that floor. Everybody say the same thing when you win and you beat a motherfucker. Get the fuck on. Let me go get my trophy. We all say the same shit. Niggas get to sweeping up and shit. Yeah, whatever. Hugs. Yeah, good game. Blah, but get the fuck on. Let me go get my trophy. That's flat out. And we get lost in the sauce and we fall for the fucking banana in the tailpipe every single time. Now we talking about this bitch instead of congratulating these motherfuckers or the fucking big African nigga on UConn. We talking about all this other shit, man. Now that's gonna be filling the airwaves. We fall for this shit every fucking day. So I'm done with this shit. I'm out of here, man. I might go fire Django up, man. For real. Hope I don't get struck down by lightning or nothing, or gunned down by the Secret Service for talking about they sweet dear old grandma. But facts is facts. Y'all motherfuckers gotta chill the fuck out on both sides. We ain't gonna get this shit right to these old motherfuckers out of here. Flat out. And I ain't talking about all of them. I'm talking about motherfuckers that be on that bullshit. Let me say that. So once again, man, if you got any questions about the show, being a guest, submitting some topics, submit some music, advertising, it's Mike with a Mike 313 at gmail.com. That shit just funny to me. It's Mike with a Mike 313 at gmail.com. That nigga Steven was mad as hell when that nigga saw that nigga Jago pull up on that motherfucking horse. He lost his fucking mind. That's how the fuck she is about winning this championship, man. It's the same thing, man. She saw them lift that fucking trophy up and she lost her fucking mind, man. That's just what the fuck they do, man. When they hate niggas, when you hate niggas, you hate them. Flat out. Everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga. Flat the fuck out. They want that vote, but bitch, you can't win no championship. Like, that's just what the fuck it is. We're in America, man. But anyway, Mike with a Mike 313 at gmail.com. Shop with your folks, black folks. By the way, deuce5clothing.com, detroitcousins.com, createdbyjones.com, platinumstatus.com, Betty's Girls Party event planning for all your party and setup needs. You catch them on Instagram. Go to Above All Cuts, 19229 West Warren, and get your fucking head done right. I think I probably got to pause there. Get your haircut done right over there with them, man. And I'm going to get the fuck on. I'm finna go file Django and go right to that motherfucking park. Man, who the fuck is that nigga pulling up on that? Who is that nigga over there holding up that goddamn trophy? That's what the fuck these niggas on. But y'all have at it, man. I'm out of here.
You